What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, what I have on the screen for you here today is the current ratings list, the highest rated players in the world, and this list obviously features all of your favorite players: Paul McBeth, Ricky Wysocki, Chris Dickerson, Gannon Buhr, Eagle McMahon, Matty O, Kyle Klein, Joel Freeman. But the player that sits atop this list as the current highest rated player in the world is none other than Manabu Kageyama, and this may be a player that a lot of you have never heard of before. He's a Japanese player who is an extremely good putter, extremely consistent thrower. He has great compact form, and he is so consistent as a performer. He knows how to win. He knows how to close out tournaments. And we really saw what he was able to do at the 2017 Aussie Open. He was going toe-to-toe with Rick, Eagle, Paul McBeth, and then there's Manabu. And they pretty much blew out the rest of the field. And Avery Jenkins was there, Barsby was there, Patty Robinson was there. These are all really, really great players. And Manabu was able to separate himself and find himself in a similar league with all of our top players. Now this brings up the question, should Manabu be on the Disc Golf Pro Tour? I personally think yes, and I don't think you achieve a 1051 rating without being one of the most talented players in the world. The level of consistency required to do this is immense, and that level of consistency is pretty much, as you can tell, unobtainable for almost any other player. So with Manabu being so consistent and so talented, I wonder what's going to happen now that the sport is growing. Is he going to take the step and try and jump into more events this year? We don't see anything for him signed up, but hopefully this video gets some traction and maybe his sponsors help get Manabu into some Disc Golf Pro Tour events, because I would absolutely love to see Manabu get one more shot at playing against the greats. He's been over 1,000 rated since June of 2007. He achieved his first 1,000 rating, 1,008. And he's literally been getting better ever since. He's not gotten any worse. He literally continues to get better all the way up to this 1051 rating, being the highest rated player in the world currently that none of you have ever heard of. And I think that's a bit of an injustice for Manabu. I think Manabu deserves to be on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. I want to continue to see what he's able to do. When you have a 1051 rating, there's no way you're not going to find yourself up near the top. And people will find excuses and reasons to say why that may or may not be true. But it's impossible to have a 1051 rating and not be extremely talented, extremely good, and extremely consistent. And I would love to see Manabu, if he wants to, get the support required to come and play on the Disc Golf Pro Tour, at least a partial season. Have him come over here, have him play a bunch of events, and see what he's able to do. Because I think everybody would want to see this guy play because he is the highest rated player in the world. It'd be really good also to bring more Japanese eyes to the sport. They have a star player coming and playing on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. He'd have a whole country behind him. And I think it would be so fun to see what Manabu's capable of doing under these circumstances. I think he's easily a top 25 player at absolute worst. But yeah, guys, comment down below. You're watching Iceberg TV. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Should Manabu be on the Disc Golf Pro Tour this year? I 100% think yes. But you're watching Iceberg TV. Subscribe, like the video, and take care.